I believe you can hear me now. I've been casting without a mic. Thank you, everybody, for letting me know. Oh, that is so unfortunate. But nonetheless, it's now fixed. I'm not sure why this stuff happened. It just did. Reinhardt's beat right in the center here, as we're going to be seeing here. UCM wants to take this point immediately, but 49 is trying to fight it with. Oh, he's got Shatter in the ready. He needs to live in order to make use out of it. And Neon has been able to pick him on out. The Kitsune Rush is going to help him out here. 49 is just going in, playing on the flank, and no need to even Shatter here. Snipes it with the Fire Strike. Lucius gets shut down by Cynic Hipster here, who's playing really good form of cleanup. The B drop is ready, Overclock, as well as Shatter from side of Stevenson, while the Amplification Matrix from UCM and a look at Earth Shatter is to be met with. Earth Shatter's coming on up here. He's going to land it down immediately. Just needs to get by him. Fire Strike comes out, misses both of them. The beat drops is able to save 49 for now, as he's able to get out of there. But the Shatter is met immediately. We're taking a look here at some hope for a pick. Torbjorn here, Lord Pretzel able to find 2 with Buzzkill following up on the 3rd. Having a look here, we will be seeing Stevenson finally resetting on this point of the map, as we'll be taking it from the eyes of Quest here. Healer for side of Stevenson, he needs to be able to help keep his team alive. He's actually going on the flank here. It's an interesting strategy because you have to rely on Lucio providing the main heals. But with this angle, you definitely have a good opportunity. Shatter comes out to cancel the Reaper ult. It does the job, but I'm not sure how well is the question. They're going to have to just back off and regroup for another push here. In response, we will be seeing that DD Gaming does have a beat drop available here, which will definitely help with saving against abilities like Kitsune Rush. He's also probably going to be looking for a boop here around the side as they try to bait 49 in. Who's going to try to take the initiative is now the question. And the initiative is going to be taken by Buzzkill as we see Kitsune Rush. Shatter gets blocked! And the Fire Strike is met, but there's nothing else to follow up here. Coin starts to get captured by the Reaper, and he's just fallen to his doom. Neon is forced to reset yet again. From what we can see here, it's just a strong, unbreakable hold from the side of UCM. Stevenson needs to start making something happen. Fire Strike comes out with the combo. Both of them go, but no hits are made. There's 90% left. They're looking to touch. D-Gaming's looking to boop, and the Shatter comes out from 49. The charge follows up with it, and I don't think Buzzkill has really a hope to stay alive here unless Bap can really keep him up. Damage is dealing out. It's overtime now, folks, and we're seeing that Stevenson really has to play for some kills. Wisner activates the overclock, finds the first, looking to find a second here. Almost has the Tor, but not quite. The only one alive right now is Cynic Hipster staying on point, and as I say that, he is not around anymore. It's up to Quest to do it. Quest has now fallen. Followed up, we have 49 back on point as the Wrecking Ball, but it's not enough, and he gets caught. And with that, UCM takes Nepal. Alright, chat, I see you over here. I see you. Thank you. I'm looking over and I'm seeing you guys got me. You got me lacking. But check out 49 here with that quad kill. Really tearing up the terrain and anyone who dares face him. So with that, the Mules will take map number 1. There we go. I am completely tripped up because my mic was muted. My mojo is lost. And the slow dance music is not helping. I will not lie. I did not think I would hate Loverwatch this much. But moving on, we're going to be going to Pariso, the Brazilian map. Here, it's all going to be about maintaining control of the high ground. So we'll be seeing how the teams will be playing this. I don't believe that either side will be switching attack or defense first. So we're going to go right on in with the same setup. As we load on into the map here, let me just give you a little tour of the area. The first area will be started with capturing here. Sorry. Johnny has reached out as the coach to inform that they wish to be on the attacking side first. So that's what we're probably going to be seeing here as both sides have swapped. So Stevenson is actually going to be attacking this point first, while UCM will be defending it. Once you capture the first point, as mentioned earlier, you must escort it through the streets of Pariso in order to get to the second before getting to Club Cent. I'm not even going to pronounce that name because I cannot. From there, you will escort it through Lucio's headquarters to its final destination in front of the dance floor. Oh, and the spec locks need to be swapped here. So we're having a little bit of tech. I'm not going to lie, we're not going for perfection here. It's nice if we could, but say levy. Live and let live. So once that gets situated, we'll be able to start right on up again. I believe the strategy we're seeing here is an interesting one. As you can see, Buzzkill has locked in the Reinhardt. I'm not sure what exactly the strategy behind that might be, but if they wish to play Brawl, by all means. As I mentioned earlier, this map is all about maintaining the high ground. If you have the high ground, Anakin, you will win. But map like this is very strong for dive, so players that are skilled at dive, Doomfist especially, can really abuse it. So taking a look here, Stevenson going to be rolling out with their own type of dive competition with Zen, Wrecking Ball. It's a whole mix. And we'll be seeing Cabbage immediately meet the Wrecking Ball here. Not a whole lot to be said for now, because right now either side is looking for an opening for a pick. That's all they need. As we can see here, space is being taken by Stevenson, which is being given up in return by UCM. However, the damage is also great against them. As we can see, 49 is forced to retreat initially. Baptiste is very injured and looking to fall as well. However, it does show that Stevenson has lost both of their healers and are forced to retreat. Maybe seeing a swamp here, but what's this? Buzzkill in dire straits, very injured, must stay in the mortality in order to live, and is able to escape thanks to the assistance of the supports. Really going to pocket him on up there. Second push is going to start being made here, as we will be seeing from the eyes of the Baptiste how he's going to have to react to 49 charging on in. Buzzkill tries to meet him back, but we do see Neon falls first. 49's trying desperately to really find any sort of pick, but it's just not happening at the moment. With this, we'll be seeing that Stevenson either needs to reset here or just die. Positionally, they are not in the greatest spot to take advantage of this point. I would say that they need to try to get behind or focus a pick down. As you can see, with that immortality being used, Naho has been eliminated thanks to Wisner. Wisner working desperately hard to really take down that bat, finally able to do so. So that's going to be Reinhardt in trouble here. The beat drop also gets activated. He's in a world of hurt, but he's living to tell the tale. His time is not up quite yet. As we're going to be seeing 49 here try to get in on this backline, gain a bit ahead of himself, not using his adaptive barriers in order to live through it, unfortunately. And with about a minute 30 left on the clock, Stevenson, again, they need to find some footing. They need to get on point. They need something. And I believe the biggest key to their strategy here is going to be positioning. If they take ample positioning and target focus, they will come out on top. But that's a big ol' if, as I say. The mines come on out, and we'll be seeing Overclock as well. Overclock immediately shuts down the Molten Core, but is returned by the Visor. Visor's going to be hunted away. And now it's pretty much just a brawl fest. There's too much going on to really see what in the world is happening here. But Stevenson is not able to push up any further, unfortunately. 50 seconds left on the clock now, folks. And things are looking dire. Going to have to be seeing some sort of play here. We will be seeing 49 swapped over to the Reinhardt. We're looking at a bit of a brawl fest yet again. Not sure how this will work for them, but it's their only strategy left. Stevenson's going to really have to work with this pulse bomb here and nail it immediately on someone like the Lucio so he cannot be utilized. It's all about risk. It's stuck on the Reinhardt, but it almost feels like no damage was dealt whatsoever. The turret and Torb take down Wisner, and Neon has also fallen, so there's no DPS. 49 follows suit. That's one to touch. Will have to be Quest here. Quest goes for it and is alive, but barely long enough just to get it to overtime. I don't believe Stevenson has any other time to touch, and we're going to have to be swapping sides. So if you were to ask my opinion here of what went wrong on this push, I would say Stevenson was not really communicating and planning with follow-ups with the dive of the Wrecking Ball and the DPS to go with it. Even Kiriko was not really comfortable with teleporting in. So either you needed to start focusing down DPS or healers, and it was a bit of mix of both, but no true dive was committed to by all the players, unfortunately. And that left the Reinhardt, Buzzkill specifically, just to literally go in and have whatever time of fun they wanted to. We do see that there has been a pause on disconnect here from Lava Man. Seems he might have just lagged out there. I'm not sure what the story is, but yeah, it seems we are waiting again. Welcome to Pauser Watch. It's going to be a slow one today. Nonetheless, we're going to be seeing 49 initially select the Ramatra, but since we are actually going to be waiting for a while, I would say our best bet here is probably just to turn the camera over. It seems that the computer has shut down on Lava Man. Unfortunate. Unless they have a sub, or unless they can get that computer back online, UCM would be forced to play down a man, and that is being down a DPS. Now that's only if that happens. Highly likely that the computer will just be turned back on and that will finish this match, but on the offhand that it doesn't. You never know. So Stevenson now cannot play for a win on this map, but they can play for a draw. A draw does not give points to either side and just skips over the map, so to speak. So that's what Stevenson really needs to make a push for. Other than that, there's not too much else to be said here. I believe that the brawl that UCM is bringing forth is just being unparalleled at the moment. What we're seeing a lot is Reinhardt just charge into the backline that is left alone and exposed, where the backline is not really taking care of themselves. They don't have the exact kit to either escape or really shut down a Rein in their face. And Zen's a pretty strong character, I might say. But if Rein hits all his abilities, Zen will get 1-2 comboed instantly. So we'll have to see if there's going to be any sort of change up here. Personally, I would have liked to have seen a Sigma on this map as well, but that's just my playstyle. I'm not a dive character. I love the brawl myself, but even playing Reinhardt on this map, especially first point, should not be the key to victory. Usually, it's more like a feed, because once the Reinhardt pushes in, everyone would turn around and collapse on him. So, not entirely sure what the go-to is. Nonetheless, I believe that we will be trying to see a bit more change up in the DPS. Excuse me. It's a bit late at night. I am trying to get a better sleep schedule, but I have not. Yikes, as I can say. But it seems that, taking a look at when we started this pause, it was about 3 minutes ago. I believe players are coming back in. Both sides are readying on up, so let's just bring you back to the news. Cabbage is going to be subbed in for Lava Man, as Lava Man is not back in time, or just cannot turn on their computer for now. So Cabbage Man must be subbed in. Yes, the Rhinoceros indeed. Even I wouldn't have pegged Rhine for the Rhinoceros, but it makes tons of sense charging in with horns in front. In any case, we will be seeing a Bastion as well. Intriguing. This will be a different set of setup here, just to say. We also see a Mei, so you gotta watch out from being separated as we saw initially on Village in Nepal. As we'll be heading towards the point here. TP comes on out immediately. But Naho Cabbage have immediately been taken down. So that's going to be the first fall. Followed up by Buzzkill. They were able to take out the Mercy, but damage has been dealt. They are forced back to retreat. Cynic is going to have a long walk from spawn, especially with no one to pick him up. If Kiriko goes to retrieve him, the farthest he can go is just to the window. Taking a look from the eyes of Wisner here, damage dealer. Really just looking to try to get some picks here. Almost getting it on the DD, but not able to quite yet. Taking a look here, we're going to be seeing that Stevenson is holding their ground. I believe the Bastion pick is working in their favor quite well. And Bastion is a lot more mobile than he used to be, so it works all the better. Buzzkill now taking the high ground behind Stevenson here, looking to take out these healers. Damage comes on out, and it's really just going to be about a brawl here. Can 49 damage him down in time? Neon's able to pick off Lord Pretzel, but he is hurt severely. Going to be seeing 49 try desperately just to stay alive. He needs to use his muscle ability just to live through the bomb, but he gets around the corner just in time. Neon, unfortunately, has seemed to step off the map. They're going to be down one of their damage dealers, as we'll be seeing Wisner activate the overclock. Going into the back line, just missing the Hanzo. Can probably make a follow-up here very soon, but not too much else. Let's check in on Lord Pretzel here, who's trying to play the sniper class. Hanzo working the cyber archer. Meets with Quest, but not too much to handle here as Neon just starts to beam him on down. It's a slugfest out from either side, and ults are being activated left and right. They're going to have to use 49 to just start rushing it, but Buzzkill is going completely uncontested in the backline. The Diva Bomb's been activated. Quest needs to get out of there, but cannot in time. The last one alive is Wisner. They need to get some touch, but that's going to go in for it. UCM wins this one, as they take map number 2. Buzzkill here with the play of the game. I believe this came from literally hunting down Stevenson's backline. Despite the res, the sacrifice was unfortunately in vain here, with the Diva Bomb able to follow up on the res against Kiriko. That pretty much just sealed the deal, and we're going to have to try to see if Stevenson can hold out for map number 3. All these maps are predetermined week by week, believe it or not, as well. So these are not by players' choosings, whether they like the maps or not, as we head on over to Dorado. Dorado is just one of those maps where they did change things up a bit. You have a bit more coverage. It's going to, once again, be a mix of high ground to low ground gameplay, kind of like Esperanza, the map we were just on. So I believe what we'll really want to see out of Stevenson here is probably just a better aggression when taking things like the high ground. They can definitely work a brawl here if they go on the flank, but that's a big if. Not many teams like to do that, but when it does happen, it has proven effective time and time again. As for the side of UCM, I don't think they're really putting much strategy into this. Sure, they've changed up to a dive as we saw in the last map, but other than that, it seems they like to just stick to their guns right now, brawl if they have the option to do it, because they look to be having fun. So it's all going to be about how these teams really feel each other out. If Stevenson can shut down UCM here, I believe the battles that we'll see going forward will become a lot more serious. Now just checking in to see if these teams are going to be swapping from either side here. I don't believe that's the case quite yet. I will speculate, however, as we come over, we're still waiting for them to ready on up. I will speculate that Stevenson, their key to victory here is going to have to be pretty much working their synergy, I would say. As we know, Neon's a great sniper as well as a great Bastion main. And as we saw, Bastion was able to burn down quite a bit of the line, just the number line of UCM. So they could utilize that again. They could try to do a hybrid version of Pirate Ship here, if they wish to. But who can say? Let's go right on into it. I do not believe we're going to be seeing Lava for the rest of this match, unfortunately. I did want to check in to see if they ever were going to come back, but it seems like they unfortunately are not, at least for now. We'll have to see in the future, but that's how it is. Taking a look here, we will be seeing that the teams are going to be rating up. We do see Neon has opted for Pharah. An interesting pick, given that I've known Neon to be more of a hit scan player all around. Intriguing. As for the side of UCM, I'm not surprised. We're seeing a brawl. And instead of BAP, it's going to be an Ana. How strange, but not surprising nonetheless, because on this map, Ana will have a lot of range to work with. We will be seeing Wisner on the Symmetro. It may be an immediate teleport to high ground. Let's see what the strategy here is. Coming right around the side there. They're teleporting right underneath! The only one who made it through, however, was Wisner and Cynic. Kiriko's able to teleport on in, so the forces are now split. Ryan's on point, while the rest of Stevenson is just all over the map here, running around. I'm not sure they can really get out here, and immediately will be losing this first fight. The forces were scattered and not really together in order to really hunt down a target like Buzzkill or even Cabbage. 49 is able to get a pick onto Lord Pretzel, so they will be down to DPS to start at the very minimum. However, from then on, Stevenson needs to be able to provide some more pressure in here. 49 has swapped over to the Wrecking Ball, so that will be a play for them to make. Going in for the slam, trying to follow up on the soldier here, but not really going to be able to get anything out of it. As for Buzzkill, he's literally just holding the line, sitting in the front line, and catches Wisner by surprise! Neon's able to trade it back with the railgun, but that damage has been dealt. Yikes. Follow up, Neon's able to take down Cabbage, and we might be looking up for more. 49 himself has been traded, so neither side able to work a tank as Wisner is sniped out of battle. Naho is not playing around. They have been on point with these shots all game tonight. And as I say that, they missed the first. I'm sorry, Naho. It just had to happen. All the company here is going to be looking in favor of UCM with a Nano, Earth Shatter, and Pulse Bomb ready to go. Let's see if Buzzkill is actually going to try to drop on them here. We will see 49 get a sweep. And the disrespect of the Shatter. Buzzkill could really get punished here, and does so. It's trade, a healer for a tank. Damage has been dealt. As Lord Pretzel and Wizard get on out. But Lord Pretzel has been pushed into the damage orb, as well as Cabbage following the Neon. So I believe all is set in stone now. As we can see here, Stevenson will be taking this first point. Now he may have a chance for a recontest with the D.Va, but not likely, as the Nano comes out too late with the touch, and Stevenson takes the point. It's looking pretty dire, I would say, for either side. They're really taking advantage here, but taking a look at Lord Pretzel, he's making the push on in. Well, we've seen Neon try to activate the overclock here. Looking for anyone to really just nail down. No one's around for it. Cabbage here with the visor is the only one other than DD here with an ult coming on up. As for Stevenson, they have Minefield, they have Pulse Bomb, and they have Transcendence. They have a good number of ults to work with. So let's see how they execute with it. Looking at 49, he's going to be on the flank here with the Minefield. Has to hit the right angle in order to just fly on through into their backline. Visor's been activated from Cabbage here. Cabbage shoots one hit from death. This Visor not finding any value, but the beat drops there for the save. Quest in a world of hurt, but living to tell the tale as he's working his magic against Buzzkill. Bomb comes on out, and they cannot peek it. Caught out by the bomb is Wisner. Taking a look here, we'll be seeing that Stevenson has to really start to regroup it here. Poor thing for Wrecking Ball, he gets booped around so much just by everyone on the side of UCM. It's not fun whatsoever. So now, with the point just about halfway to its objective, how will Stevenson make this push from here? Will they try to utilize taking this high ground? Or will they stick to the low ground and just focus on point? As we can see, UCM does not want to give up this high ground. So Stevenson will have to force them on the ground level. Naho taken out by 49 there with the combo play. As we're going to be seeing a Pulse Bomb raring to go. Slam comes on down. They secure this elimination on the Soldier here. With a Pulse, Quest has accidentally stepped on the landmine. The D.Va is demaxed, allowing for no tank to really contest the point. It's only up to the Lucio as he gets murked. Stevenson takes the second point, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. As we're going to be seeing here, UCM has started to really struggle a bit here. It seems that their dive is not really their go-to here. I am curious to see, and I did mention before, but now both sides are on Brigitte, and I do not like that. I personally don't like that decision making here. I don't feel that Brigitte has as much value despite the buff they got with the healing. Pulse comes on out and is blocked by DD. The Nano is going to be followed up here, and they're looking to hunt down the Zen. Zen really not living through that, but Buzzkill could lose their mech here, activates the bomb, and goes for a remech kill, but not able to find it. The point is secured once again by UCM as Stevenson must back up for a regroup. We'll be seeing here now that the Minefield is ready to go from 49. 49 needs to hit this just right in order to get the greatest value, but he must wait for his team as well. They don't know that he was there until he made some movement. Going in for the mines, just missing. Unfortunate there. But the card progresses without a hitch. Now going for the chance. Minefield comes out, and there's not really much follow-up on it, unfortunately. We will be seeing that Lord Pretzel follows the Wisner as Neon himself is traded back. The point continues its advance. They're looking to make a push of the D.Va into the Minefield, but it's not working out for them quite yet. Cabbage, last one alive, gets meleeed out. Slam comes out, and it's really just Buzzkill on point. Buzzkill, with half health, is able to stay alive and get a full heal on up. There's about a minute left on the clock now, folks, and we're really going to have to be seeing some sort of play come on out. So, taking a look here at Altcon, we will be seeing that the rally as well as the Nano is online. So they're probably just going to Nano Buzzkill, and when Buzzkill feels it, go for a bomb here. Let's see what happens. How will this battle unfold? We do see that Quest has swapped over to the Ana now, looking to get a C9. They just need to get whoever's left on point. It's a slugfest now. Trade for trade, blow for blow, but it seems that Stevenson has the advantage here. As I say that, I might have to eat my own words. There's about 20 seconds left. Stevenson just needs to regroup. They're able to get a pick on the cabbage, but with 2 ults still available versus no ults online left for Stevenson, it's up to 49 to make the touch. Can he do it? He goes over the ramparts. Almost there, and he's on. Able to get abilities out of them is the name of the game here. Can anyone follow up on the touch? Yes, sirree. That's 49 yet again. But he has fallen. Now it's going to be followed up by Wisner here. Wisner looking to get some sort of pulse bomb now. Pulse bomb eats it immediately. They were reading them for it. And that most likely is going to be it for the first round. Round 1 complete, and the sides will swap. Stevenson had a great push there, much different from what we saw earlier on how things were looking a bit stagnant. So now UCM must return the favor. I would say the name of the game here is aggression. Aggression and target focus. If you're able to get them both down to a T, you're going to be victorious. But with this, we're going to have to see Stevenson really utilize this high ground here. And I would say their best bet is not to drop for card. They could have someone touch from time to time just to stall it from its progression. But a touch? No way. I'm also not sure that the play here is to run the Wrecking Ball. I feel like a Sigma would work better here. But against the D.Va, that's tick for tat. However, we will be seeing they're off the D.Va onto the Reinhardt, copyright music, as we will be seeing that a lot of this is going to be high ground utilization. Interesting pick with Neon on the Mei. Not sure how this is going to work out for them, but it can definitely work a stall here. Oh, but we will be seeing Cabbage has heard the Wrecking Ball and is going to be playing the Sombra, looking to just disrupt Wrecking Ball's plays. As for the rest of the team, they have swapped back over to D.Va, and the point play is actually looking quite stagnant. They're now separated off, isolating the D.Va and meching it. Even Genji will fall victim to the amount of CC abilities, such as Ice Freeze and Slam. Buzzkill here looking pretty hurt and falling to the treacheries of a fluffy hamster. The point barely making any space as 25 seconds more have passed. Almost a full minute now, and the hack comes on out. Cleanse also gets rid of the hack, allowing Wrecking Ball to get out of there immediately. We'll be seeing a swap over to the Reinhardt off the D.Va as Ryan has been forced back. Not too much to be said here going on right now, but we will be trying to see another engagement here, probably from 49. He makes a roll in, but gets hacked, interrupted immediately. The adaptive shields are there for the save, and the pulse bomb hits its mark. Ryan didn't believe he had hit that charge, but he did nag someone with that recall, but accidentally canceled his charge. So we'll be seeing here, being down a hero that's only up to Lucio. The beat drop and Blade come on out. Cynic a little late on the beat Blade himself, so we're going to have to see who's going to fall first. The minefield comes on out, and it's really just separated them. Lord Pretzel is the first to fall. Taking a look here, Ryan goes in for the charge, but not able to really make any space here. It's chaos in the backline here. As we can see, Wisner just play poke. Oh, but a beautiful shatter comes on out, nagging 2 of them, and the Nano onto Buzzkill, trying to knock down 49. We'll be seeing Buzzkill really start to hunt down the Mei. Not sure what the strategy is here, but he's definitely looking to get himself killed with this aggressive nature. However, he's able to escape alive. 49 did his utmost service to stall, and Stevenson has wasted a Kasune rush. They better take great advantage of it just to get some sort of picks here. May has used the Blizzard! On point! This is not good news, people! That Blizzard could have been a point-stopping ultimate, but it has been wasted here. So now Stevenson, with just Wisner's Pulse Bomb to work with, is going to have to make some magic. Looking to hunt down the Lucio here, almost getting it, denying even the hack to take place. But now he's been hacked himself, barely able to escape out in time. Tuning in here over back at Cabbage. Cabbage does have the EMP ready to work with, and we're about 52 a blade for UCM. Things are looking dire for the Mustang, I must say, with 3 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and the point is still progressing with little to no stopping. However, Nahu has fallen to the Pulse Bomb. That's going to stagger their healing a bit, but can they make a continuous follow-up? Another Solo Shatter going out on the 49. It seems to be a trend right now, but if it's not broken, no need to fix it. Are we going to be seeing Cabbage engage with an EMP here on the center of them? Ryan going in for the charge, nailing the pin, and sending Neon off the cliff. We do see that the swap has been made over by 49 to the Ramatra. Hopefully they can find some value out of it. It has worked before against Reinhardt. So we'll have to see from here. Really, it's just a kerfuffle of individual fights here. No real focus at the moment as the beat drop gets activated, but met with the EMP. The Reinhardt has fallen, so things are completely in favor of Stevenson here. The blade has also been used. A dastardly mistake from the side of UCM. And the team kill is made. As we can see here, Stevenson now finally finding their footing. Cabbage has swapped off the Sombra onto the Reaper and Lord Pretzel on the Tracer. They seem to be willing to take the high ground here against Stevenson, and Stevenson knows that. So they're going to try to meet them. We'll be seeing Rinzer get a double kill! I wish I had that angle. That was a beautiful one they went in for. Neon following it up with that triple kill. So now it's going to have to be a retreat from the side of UCM or some sort of regroup. Buzzkill really going in suicidally and is going to be met with his rewards, death. I'll be honest, I am not hitting the greatest of angles, and I do apologize for that, viewers. I'll try to improve on that. We will be seeing that the Kasune Rush can be met with the Nano here. Nano more than likely might be coming out onto Tracer. If they use it on the Reinhardt, I mean, all the power to them, but I'm not sure that is the play to be made. Play will happen on point now as Kasune Rush has been activated. We'll be taking a look at Buzzkill looking to try to live, but no dice as 49 is just completely enabled. Wisner also in with the aggression. Going to have to meet the soldier here, lurking around on the steps. He has injured himself thanks to the rockets, and they're just trying to finish him on off. They do so successfully. Point has not made any additional progress here, as we're seeing UCM is going to have to really just try to take a breather and regroup. Right now they're a bit too out in the open, and Stevenson's taking full advantage of the high ground, low ground battles. They try to bait him in one at a time. The pulse goes out, but gets blocked away. So now with about 30 seconds left on the clock, Neon activates the overclock, looking to get the Ana, secures the first kill. So that's going to be Nano, not enabled whatsoever, shutting down the Reinhardt as well. Not many kills, but very effective ones, I must say. They're going to have to make some magic happen. Lucio's on point. The beat drop has been activated, and they're going to try to see if they can make some magic, but it's not happening. Lucio's been eliminated immediately, following up with Ramatra ult. Nemesis goes on out, and the boop is enough to allow Stevenson to take their first map of the series. The dream is alive, ladies and gentlemen, and Ramatra here has the play of the game. 49 really holding on out with his other form here, the muscular form I like to call it, and just finding all the value out of it, even shutting down the nano or the blade. Nano blade. Goodness, I feel like I am just jumbled up ever since that mic mute. I had my mojo, I was in the groove, and then, nope, you've messed up. So it goes. But Stevenson's still alive. It is the first to 5 here. Or first to 3. Not first to 5, it's not best of 7. Or 8, I should say. But whoever is able to get the first to 3 will win the series. So now, Stevenson has the choice of... I don't believe they actually have the choice of map, unfortunately. That used to be the case in ECAC, where you get to choose your maps, but not anymore. So now it's going to have to be side-picked by UCM for the first time around. What will their decision be as we make our way on to the next map here? Now I have to look up to see what our next map is, but should be quite a simple one. And it's going to be Coliseum, a push map. We had yet to see a push map here tonight, and this is the reason why. Coliseum is going to be an interesting one, because it is quite brawl heavy, if allowed. So we could be seeing a Rhine v. Rhine duel here. Sides don't even matter either. Just like a King of the Hill map, a control point, you all meet in the center and you have to escort a man by the name of Steve. And by a man, I mean a big old machine. He loves to push barricades and that is all he knows how to do. So, both teams checking to see if they are ready to rock and roll, but Stevenson wants to try to just have this little time for a bit of a breather. Understandable. Try to break up this mojo. Get yourselves head in the game. Ready and focused. Try to talk your strategy and work some chances. I don't know what else to call it. It's just you take advantage of the time you have in order to either disrupt play or talk strategy. That's all it really is to it. The more I think about it, the more I do miss being able to play on a team. That's one of the greatest things about this when it comes to esports in general. Just being able to compete in these leagues, regardless if there's a prize money, bragging rights, whatever. Just having that team-centric kind of environment is so welcoming and fun and joyful that I would recommend it to anybody. Well, as we can see here, we're arriving right at the Coliseum, Roma, as they say, Italio. Scusi. Yeah, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that. Please don't ban me. Moving along here. Both sides will be starting out in the Senate halls, as I would describe it. You can see from either side of the map here, these are the main spawn points for both teams. Their goal, meet in the front gates of the Coliseum to escort Steve to push the barricade as far as possible. The team with the farthest push wins the map. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. We'll be seeing 49 has DC'd. 49, no! Well, that was unfortunate. Interesting. There has been updates to Overwatch with the Loverwatch edition here that has caused people to actually DC quite a bit. And from what it looks to be, the players are mentioning that the servers today have not actually been stable, unfortunately. So hopefully the game can go well. Not sure. And again, Lava Man is not back. I'm still searching for Lava Man. I hope he's okay. So I hope the same is not going to be said about 49 here. We'll have to see here, really. Since it's game's paused, there's about 17 seconds still for either side to really load in. So that'll give enough time to just select people, but this allows time for strat talking too, despite the unprecedented disconnect. It's just one of those things where you really do just want to play the game, and sometimes Overwatch says, how about no? I'm one that has had it happen to me several times. For those of you that are regular viewers in this chat, you've seen that I've been disconnected time and time again just on a blip of the internet. So it is very infuriating when it happens in comp. nonetheless here, we will be seeing a brawl style from the side of UCM. I'm not surprised by it. However, I will point out one thing, and it may not stay, but Lord Pretzel has selected Bastion. Alrighty then. Bastion is one of those that can really just deal a ton of damage here, and I think Stevenson could utilize it as well. It's all going to be about aggressive pushing, and as we've seen from previous maps, UCM really likes to work that type of brawl-centric comp, such as Lucio Baptiste, where it's just overhealing. And they like to also seclude their targets, so we may be seeing something like Sombra, May, even Reaper, just to pressure down on Stevenson. So Stevenson knows this, and we've seen them go a bit more flighty characters, like Neon, Tracer, Kiriko. That's all well and good, however, for 49, I would say struggles a bit with that because it's hard for him to really land dive targets then and have the team follow up with. Or he has to really just work a brawl comp and hope that people follow up with him. Tit for tat, as I would call it. We'll just have to see how this map goes because it's still match point in favor of UCM. If they win this, it's game over. Game over, man. But without further ado, let's get back on into the match here. As we will be seeing, once again, the selection will be the Ramatra. Ramatra has been working quite well against UCM. That is without a doubt. So we'll have to see if that stays the case here. Doors open, and they are immediately rushing for the site. Poseidon himself is bringing the wrath of the seas. While Buzzkill tries to bring forth the championship of the Overwatch League. The teams meet in the center field, and it's clear to see that Stevenson is trying to take their time. They do not want to over-commit to this. They want to try to take some angles here and really work Wisner being in the backline here. Being as nimble as they are, they're trying to take down the Bastion, who has not as much movement to work with. But Bastion lives to tell the tale. Cynic is the first to fall here. And we're going to be seeing Quest also taken on down as Buzzkill is in the backline, just hunting down one target after the next with the support of his team. Steve starts in possession of UCM. So Stevenson's now going to have to try to work some magic, and the nade hits beautifully on Neon. Unfortunate for him. Wisner already does have the pulse bomb ready to go. So opportunity is here knocking. Can he land it as needed? He's going on the flank here. Target not greatest is going to be that, but they definitely want to get that Bastion. And since Bap is nowhere near to support the team, has to really try to just get this pick here. The Bastion has fallen first, and we will be seeing Buzzkills in a bit of trouble. Pulse bomb comes out, which puts Naho down quite a bit as Wisner's able to follow it on up before getting eliminated themselves. Charge coming on out thanks to the Nemesis form. He's able to get out carefree and punish Buzzkill for that overextension. That's one alive. On point is going to be Cabbage because the Lucio will fall back. They're playing the die on point, just stall out as long as possible. Now point in possession of Stevenson here. They are going to make their push on the barricade located just in front of us now. So, taking a look here, Reinhardt meets him right at the get-go. We will see that the Nemesis factor is ready to go. And they are going in with it immediately. As we're going to be seeing the Blizzard come on out, it is frozen. The Ramatra and Stevenson's going to be forced to back off yet again. They do have Neon ult here. As Lord Pretzel has fallen, there's opportunity to be had here with these picks-offs. The beat drop also has been activated here, and just looking to take advantage of a pulse. Misses, and a headshot to the face. That's gotta hurt. The Tsune Rush has been activated. I'm not sure Quest is going to be able to utilize it to the best of their ability. But they're going to give it the good old college try, I'd say. As we're seeing 49 just make his push on in here. Beat drop gets activated, And we're going to be seeing a dodge against the charge here. The window's also been met, as most of Stevenson is working in their backline. This form is a deadly one indeed. Having to deal with a Ramatra ult is not fun whatsoever, but the nerf does allow it, so it doesn't last as long as it used to. Now Stevenson taking the barricade yet again. UCM is going to have to make sure they do not take the lead here if they're looking to get the win. Only time will tell. Ryan going for a reckless charge here. Definitely can be punished by 49 and the rest of Stevenson if they commit to it, as Lord Pretzels has been annihilated. Buzzkill with the shatter here, able to help get the first. The pulse bomb comes out, destroying the shield of Reinhardt, as it's just chaos ensuing. But it seems that Stevenson has taken the upper hand. With that, as you can see here, this yellow finish line is all Stevenson needs to take the lead. But the more they get, the more that UCM would have to make up for. We will be seeing Bastion all coming on out. Look at this placement. Find the first, second, third. Do any hits make it? No sirree. Kasune Rush has also been activated. Stevenson needs to get out of that zone. Neon's been caught in it, but lives to tell the tale as they have lost Quest. They're going to have to find some sort of value. May walks off Ryan's own charge. It's unfortunate indeed. And unfortunately for people, we're not seeing a taken of progress yet. They almost had it. They almost took the lead, but it was not enough quite yet. The pulse bomb comes out, deals damage to Bastion, but Bastion's living to tell the tale nonetheless. Point will be solved here momentarily as Wisner finally has fallen. Cabbage gains sniped through the May wall. Some way, somehow, I don't know why, but it just happens that way. And now the point is back over in control of UCM. They're going to try to extend their lead they already possess. 49 needs to really start to get his ult here in order to really take the space away. Able to contest this card is Wisner. Now 49 making a push on in. Ult's activated from the beat drop. Opportunity to be had. They need to just win this. Ultimate's activated. Being walled off is not a good thing to have here. No one to really catch in the ultimate form that cancels it immediately. As we can see here, UCM is forced to back off. The more that Stevenson can pick off, the better their chances here. The push is being made, and Stevenson's taking the lead from the looks of it. There's no one to stop them from taking the advantage of this point. And Stevenson now has the lead. It is up to UCM to really take the lead here. Quest gains shattered solo, but Cynic trading it on back. Cabbage is going to meet him on up as the charge goes on out. The point will most likely be taken back here, but we're having a bit of a 1v1 from the Lucios here. Let's tune into that. Lucio, Cynic Hipster, now looking to escape, does so ever so gracefully with no one left to hunt him down. Well, you better watch out. You better not cry, because we're going to be seeing the window come right up here. As it will be set up, they're going to be trying to look for combos or just pure damage yet again. Little do they know, they're being hunted from the high ground here. Looking to shut down this map before he can even activate it. The Neon activates the overclock, shooting down DG Gaming, and looking to shut down the Cassidy as well. Does so successfully despite the hair of his chin. Window has been activated here, but it doesn't seem like it's being utilized to the best of its ability. As we can see here, Neon just going on in, no fear. But Buzzkill is holding the line. In fact, Buzzkill, with the assistance of Cabbage and Naho, brings it back. And they have the lead. 49 is actually also injured badly. He must play the defensive here, waiting for the team to ride the heels. And now, close spawn has been activated for UCM. Stevenson needs to get it back to the halfway point of this map in order just to take it away from them. Reaper activates his ult here, the Death Blossom. It's a trade for trade. Both sides are even, but Stevenson has taken the lead based on the picks. 49's looking a bit in trouble here, but thanks to Neon, the odds are evening on out. As I say that, I may have to eat my own words. Both sides have caused collateral damage. It's up to Cynic to start escorting Steve on back. Whew. Oh, both sides will meet each other in a timely manner. However, Stevenson does not have everyone there yet. We'll be seeing 3 ultimates ready for Stevenson. However, Lord Pretzel is the only one available from the side of UCM. Let's see this pulse bomb placement. Looking to get immediately on the flank. Windsor sticks his target, sticks it, and hits the landing. Getting 1 and 2 targets eliminated. Meeting with the surprise from the Reinhardt. Going to try to get out alive here. Does so successfully. 49 looking now to hunt down his prey. Lucio and Reinhardt will be forced to back off, with Reaper also playing on the high ground. Steve does not have very far to run, and the barrier is a lot closer than you may think. Ryan comes out charging and swinging as 49 activates his ult. The longer you're in it, the more damage you will be taking. Just do not stay in it is all we can say, but that ult has run out. It wasn't able to get really as much value as they were looking for. The Shatter comes on now, gain a double here. They eliminate 49, but they trade back Naho. It's pure chaos underneath here, and someone needs to take the lead. They have swapped over to the Junkrat, so they're looking for a one-shot, 1 kills. The pulse goes out on the Reinhardt. It's a collateral hit. Guaranteed eliminations. With Wisner following up on Cabbage and Neon shutting down DG Gaming. Junkrat's the last one alive, and it's going to be up to Stevenson to start to take this point. Will they get it? They need to stay on the bot long enough for him to start moving forward just by a hair. He will start moving in 3, 2, 1. And it's now time for him to start moving. If they can stay on and push off UCM, Stevenson will take map number 2. But things are not looking in their favor. Instead, Steve has turned the other way. UCM takes away the victory. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the game tonight. We thank you so much for tuning in here on the Simon Army channel to watch Stevenson University versus University Central Missouri. Finishing it out tonight will be Buzzkill with the play of the game. When all odds are stacked against them, you can count on this tank right here to bring it in. We hope you all have a good night, and we will be seeing you next time. Bye-bye.